welcome everybody. I'd like to welcome everyone who is in the call and those for of you who will be watching this in the replay. And for those of you guys who will be watching the replay, it will not be in any Facebook group just like before, but I will load you to an LMS software so that you can, go there and watch it at your own pace. Okay, so we have so much in store for you on the for the month of October. It's gonna be 3 meetings every single week, right? So that's 12 meetings just for the month of October, and then there's a lot of work. There's a lot of work to be done. So I'm hoping that you're ready, and if you're ready, yeah, you can type ready in the chat. All right. So I'm excited because this I've been looking forward about this for some time now. I'm I'm glad that we're able to, bring a lot of experts in the field over the next few weeks. And there's no promises, but maybe on November even we can still bring more. We can still have more classes. So I hope you're excited. Before we start, David would like to share something, or Gladys.
I'll let Gladys start.
Hi, everyone. It's good to see you all. As I mentioned earlier, I hope you're using laptops. Joe requested for laptops. Nyakio has already said she may not use a laptop today, but please, please ask any questions as we're going along to make it easier for Joe to make sure you actually understand and catch what the training is all about. Yeah. So welcome all, and yeah, let's enjoy this. Seatbelts on.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. So for me, my excitement here is, first of all, wanting to thank everybody who trusted us enough to pay for this training. And, the way I think about it, I call it an MVP, a minimally viable product that we are testing. So we are testing how to help you guys, be premium freelancers through this digital training platform that we have. So really looking forward to it. And as we evolve through everyday training for the next, let's say 5 or so weeks, we will continue to see and refine and improve and, get a lot of feedback from you. So actually one big request is, as we're going through, that everybody provides whatever input and requests and questions and engages very well here. So this is not like a syllabus that we have developed for many, many years, but this is really a new to the world, I'll call it, training. And then we want to make sure coming out of this that you're all very clear about how you can actually start making money online, either in your own specific business or actually doing, work for other people, like you're a social media manager or you're a digital marketer or, something like that. So I'm looking forward to that opportunity. And thank you, Joe, and all the people that you're going to be bringing in for doing this training. So thank you. So I'm here to learn. I won't be doing much training. Thank you.
Thank you, David. Thank you, Gladys. Guys, thank you so much for being here. And we'll be here for at least 1.5 hours. And like I said, there's so many things that's in store for all of you. I've been talking to some of the trainers. They're also excited to share their knowledge. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. And there's gonna be work. Okay. There's gonna be work involved. Okay. All right. So let me share my screen now. And whoop, here we go. So welcome to Premium Plus. Welcome. So for this meeting, we're gonna talk about foundational stuff, right? We're gonna talk about foundational stuff, but I'm trying to balance it with theory and activity, and I'm more geared towards activity. All right, so a little bit theory and more activity. Okay, so let me know. But for sure, there are different trainers here. So over the next few weeks, you will have there's definitely different approaches. But for this specific thing that we're building, let's set up the foundation. Okay. So before I'll start talking, I'll give the floor to you and tell me like why are you here? Like why did you enroll? Why and every single person that's here with us live will have the opportunity to actually do that, actually share why they're here and what are they expecting from over the next 3 to 4 weeks or maybe 4 or 5 weeks. Okay. And who would like to start that? Who'd like to share? I'm gonna exempt Gladys and David from this. So I'm looking at well, 4 people, 5 people from this call. So if you can unmute yourself and then like basically just talk about why are you here? I'm gonna go and volunteer someone. Okay. So on my screen, I can see the first name I'm seeing on the left is Faith. Faith Mueria. If you can unmute and share a little bit of info. Why are you here? Why did you enroll?
I can hear everything perfectly. I am here because as we were going through the AC
Faith, I'm barely hearing you. Maybe it's your microphone. Maybe you can come closer to
can
your
you
laptop
hear me? You can hear me?
a little bit. Is that better? Or is that me,
Really?
guys? Or
No, I can't hear her either.
okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, that's better. Not the best, but
Okay.
that we can yeah, can deal with that.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Maybe it's because I'm also on the road, but I can hear you guys very well, so I'll go through the training. But I'm here because as we've been going through the AC training, as we were filling up for the grants, I learned about the freelance premium, and I thought with the skills that I have, I would be able to to raise that particular skill by serving more people, not just the people in Kenya, but also outside. So when this challenge came, I also
Faith.
people to know,
Yeah, you get cut off for like 3 seconds there.
but in our business, we've been hiring people to do for us Facebook, Instagram marketing, and all that. So I thought I need now to, I would want to learn and to be in a position that I could also do for our company, train somebody as well to do for our company the marketing. So when I saw the Facebook ads, the lead generation class, I got so interested, and basically in a nutshell, that's why I'm here. The combination of the three that I've mentioned. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Faith. Yeah, so this is pretty exciting. My understanding from what you said is that you would like to augment your skill in, especially in the online world. You're basically hiring someone to do the marketing for you, but you also want to build that skill for your business, serve a wider array of audience or customers, not just situated in Kenya, but from basically open that door for your business. So that's pretty exciting. Yeah. Thank you for sharing that. Next person here on my screen is Terry. Hi, Terry.
Yeah, hi everybody.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, can you hear me?
I hear you.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I'm saying hi everybody. I'm here because I'm clueless about social media and I need to learn. in order to keep up with the businesses. I mean, that's a trend. You need to understand it for business purposes. So I want to learn how to use, Facebook ads, that kind of thing, basically to grow my own business and just to know what to do when I'm, in those apps and how well I can use them to grow the business. Pretty much that's why I'm here. Thank you.
Terry, can you tell me a little bit more about your business?
I do some microfinance lending in Kenya. So I'm very interested in learning how to, kind of use that to market. We already use it on the accounting side, I understand fully what to do, but on the marketing side, I'm not very well versed. So I wanted to have a deeper understanding of how to deal with it.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing it. Next person is Mary Mundia. Mary?
Oh, hi. Hi, everyone.
Hi, Mary.
Hi, Joe. So why am I here? I think to put it simply is just to learn new skills, especially around digital marketing, engaging with social media, and anything else that I can learn that can help me make some money, hack or create a new line of stream of income. I'm just open to that. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Mary. Stella?
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. So for me, my sister is actually the one who told me about this course, and why I decided that it's something that I would want to do is I've actually just closed a business like a few days ago. And so now I'm working with her, and one of the main things that she'd want to do is improve on the digital marketing for her company, where she sells children's books. And so in the process of helping her, I will also learn more about digital marketing, and maybe it can also just become another source of revenue for me. Thanks.
Awesome. Thanks, Stella. Winnie? Winnie, you're muted if you're already speaking.
I'm saying I'm here because Gladys convinced me to come.
Me too.
Yeah, so sorry, someone is calling me. Really, why I'm here is because on some of the small businesses that I support, I can see they're really struggling to build their presence out there because they are not utilizing online marketing. So I just want to learn about it. This is the third course I'm doing, but I think the more you learn, the newer you discover something. And my current motivation is I want to eventually build a digital marketing agency because I can see a lot of young people out here, they don't have work, and yet the small businesses need support. So I just want to bring those two together and see how they can help each other. And of course, as I build a business out of it, that's number one. Number two is because in my work, I do training, coaching, and mainly on finance and strategy. So from a marketing strategic point of view, I just want to add digital marketing on my toolkit so that as I'm training, I'm really being current with the strategies of the day. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Winnie. Thank you, guys. Thank you for answering that question. And today we're gonna, with this very interesting, Winnie. I just came from I would say like a mini mastermind with the top agency owners in the Philippines in my community. So pretty exciting stuff. I'm so happy to be in that group. It's a very small group. I think primarily because there's a level of investment that they're asking to be able to join. But that's always good. There's always good to be able to do that. And this is same with you guys. You are also investing. So think of this as you investing in yourself and you investing on your business, and the time that you spend here is definitely worth it. Okay, definitely worth it. So today, are you guys seeing my screen now? Huh? Right. So let's go with this. Okay, this is a mathematic formula that works for all business, right? Whether you are online or a brick and mortar business. Okay, so offer plus market plus traffic equals sales. Okay, so if you offer something and to a specific market, and then you provide enough people, enough buyer to that market, you will get sales. Okay, so important, because right now for this week, one of the foundation that we're gonna establish is actually to build an offer and to try the offer, right? We can only theorize, but by the end of the day, it's really about the offer. Like, is it working, right? So what's an offer? So it's an offer gives value, should have an S there, gives value to your customer, right? And it's targeted, an offer is targeted to a specific market. So an offer, definitely, if you think about it, think about your business. What is the core thing that your business provides, right? Right. What's the core thing that your business provides, right? If you're serving a specific customer, what is it that you really provide, right? So let me just ask that right now, for those people here on the call that already has a business, can you tell me what's your offer? Like, what is it? What value does your business provides? Anyone? I will volunteer again if no one will answer. Okay. we'll have so many volunteers. We're gonna have a lot of volunteer work while while we're doing this. Okay. Winnie, do you like to answer that? Okay, Faith said it's Chinese language learning. Okay, Faith, let me ask you, why do I want to learn Chinese?
You would want to learn Chinese. One, it gives you one opens you up to the world market. As well, it would help you to get employed if you're looking for employment in the international organizations or in the Chinese companies. It would also, if you're a businessman or a business person, it would help you when you go to buy things in China. You have more access because you have good language. You have the language. It would help also if it's the children learning. It opens them up to a wide range of languages, so that even as they connect to the world, as they grow up, they have a broad spectrum of many languages that opens them up to different dynamics in the world.
Right. So your offer is basically an opportunity for businesses for people, for entrepreneurs to expand their business, right? In either in China or with Chinese companies through learning Chinese. Like, so the offer is do you see the difference there? The offer is not Chinese language learning. The offer is business expansion, because that's the value that you'll be providing,
Yes.
right? The offer is not just Chinese language learning. The offer is get more job opportunities. Does that make sense? Right? So think about your offer in terms of like, how does this benefit the other person across me? Like if I'm selling to that person, or if I'm offering this person, what is that benefit? Terry said credit facility for stock, working capital, etc. for small scale business. Terry, can you rephrase that in a sense that what the benefit, basically, what's the benefit?
Well, people are able to have money to buy stock or whatever business needs they have.
Right.
We actually give loans, basically.
Right. So again, the benefit in that sense is, you know,
providing working
expanding,
capital, money,
yeah,
cash.
right? Expanding through financing, right?
Yeah.
Business expansion through financing, right?
Yes.
There we go. There we go.
Okay, yeah, that's yeah, pretty much.
All right. So think about that in terms of offer, because
Okay.
when you think about it this way, then you will be asking like, who do you, the opportunity that you're bringing an opportunity to someone, right? Who do you want to bring this opportunity to? That's the next question, right? Who do you want to bring this opportunity to? That's your target market, which is the next thing. Okay. So your offer, right? Whatever it is, it needs to be, as we've discussed this in the challenge, it needs to be as close as possible to what we call as revenue line. The revenue line is where the transaction happens, right? Where the transaction happens, where the exchange happens. So when there is let me just, I can still hear something here. Let me see. Here we go. There. Okay. So when you're very close to the revenue line, this is the point where the transaction happens, right? So if you're serving a customer, right, and you're serving them to the point that they either get more sale, expand their business, get better opportunities, close the business, close the deal, not the business, close the deal. That means that you can actually offer, or you can actually add more value to that business. Okay, right? So it's important to think about, like, if so.
Yeah.
Listen, I understand that some of you already have business and want to learn this skill, but nevertheless, I will treat you guys as still as freelancers, right? So that you will have the experience of coming from a perspective of someone serving a business. Okay, does that make sense? We're gonna go that route. Okay, so what's a market? It's a group of people belonging to a specific category. So a market, it's a group of people belonging to a specific category, right? So a sample, market is, lawyers, counselors, restaurants, financiers, financial advisors, coaches, real estate owners. Now, why is this very specific? A lot of people would say, like, who is your business for? Who are the people that you're serving? People would say, a lot of people say, yeah, well, anyone, right? Yeah, that's a big problem, because in marketing, you have to tailor fit your language. You have to tailor fit your language with respect to your target market. Okay. So the next question is this: who is your market? We already talked about what's your offer, but who is your market? Let's go around this call and you tell me, like, who is your market. Let's start with Mary. Mary, if you can unmute yourself and talk a little bit about your market.
Thank you, Joe. So my market is mainly young women between the ages of 20 to 20, around 20 to 25, to 35. That is young professionals who are mostly below 5 years in terms of work. And I really target the young Christian women, ladies, mainly to teach them about how to connect and align and build their God-given vision and dream, so that they can reach try and reach a life. I mean, be able to optimize their potential and have that fulfilled life early in life.
Right, right. So you, my guessing is you're in coaching, right? In the coaching business.
Yes, I'm
Okay.
a coaching and training.
Coaching and training. Perfect. All right. Thank you for that. Stella?
I would say our market is mothers with children, because we sell children's books. Yeah, I'd say that's who our market is.
Right.
Or even not, maybe not only mothers, but parents in general, who want to buy books for their kids that are not school books, but educational books, but also story books. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Stella. Who else have not spoken? Winnie?
My market is small businesses that are at early stage from 0 to 5 years.
All right, awesome. Out of curiosity, who among you here, and you can just type one in the comment, who among you here is still kind of, you have a target market, but you're also thinking like, what if there's like, what if there's another market out there that I'd like to tap? How many here are looking to tap like a new type of market? Like, can you put one in the comment so I'll know? Okay, so I'll have Faith here says one. That's it. Only Faith is looking to tap new market. Okay, so all right, okay. Maybe it's a late reaction. Okay. Now tapping into new market, right? Tapping into new market, there's definitely a lot of opportunities, right? And we talk about this during the challenge. We talk about this the challenge, and we said like if you expand your skill set, right, you'll be able to tap into new types of market, right? Not just within Kenya. Like in my case, not just within the Philippines, right? We whatever we're sharing here is basically proven and tested. We're not creating like a new way here. It's basically proven and tested. So the idea here is that once you understand your offer and once you want to tap into a new type of market, right? What you need to do is the path from there onwards is not really rocket science. Okay. In the next few sessions, right? Well, what we will do together with other trainers is that you will be building a new type of skill set that you can utilize for either for your own business or for other people's business. Okay. And I think this is a really good interesting exercise for most of you, because you're already thinking, oh, this is my market, right? But if you come to a place where you actually test a new type of market, that's when you realize that there's a different type of psychology that's involved in order to reach this market. Okay, so what I'll be asking you to do is to dig deeper on your market and try to expand it outside of Kenya, because we're doing online training here. So, or maybe within Kenya, but not necessarily within Nairobi, or maybe within Nairobi, but not necessarily where you're that's very close to you. Like maybe farther than, few 50 to 100 miles from where you're at. Okay, so if you can do that, and I think that would expand your market a little bit. Okay, So the idea of getting client is not really rocket science, right? It's setting a market and then engage in that market. Okay.
Hey,
Tomorrow,
Joe, can I make a comment?
go ahead, David.
Yeah, I really like this conversation. And I think the point with everybody here is where we are in the phases of our business is we're still sort of in an experimental type of mode. We're still in a learning mode. So, we may be thinking this is our target market. We're not moving from here. But I think as we open, we can say, okay, this is the niche that I'm going to go after. And as you start engaging them, whether it's through Facebook or whatever, I think you get to learn, is this really my market? Is there an expanded market? Things like that. So I know you are kind of talking that, but I think it's important for people to not feel like, oh, I have to stick to this particular market, but be very open to what are the clients or the customers talking about? What is it that they're saying? What is it that they need? And who are they? Then I think that can help us to even sharpen who our market is.
Yeah. And even for this experiment that we're doing in the next at least 30 days, right? I think it would be exciting to learn and understand other markets, right? From another perspective. And test how you can engage that market and actually learn new things about this specific market. Or I really want to take you into the journey, right? Like when David and I and Gladys and the three of us, Gladys, David, and I, when we started thinking about this, we want to expand not just the clientele, but like the possibility of expanding even like your business. And it could be, and to be honest with you, it could be like another business. I was so happy. I think there's a couple of you guys saying, yeah, I want to increase, like I want to explore possibility of creating a new revenue stream. Okay. How many of you, out of curiosity, if you can put 2 in the comment section, are thinking about that? Like, what if, like, in the next 90 days, I'd like to be able to create a new revenue stream, right? Right. Okay. So we have 2. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Stella. Right. Right. If that's you, the idea of expanding to, new revenue stream is really to look for either the same type of market that you're serving now elsewhere, right? How many of you have read or have heard of what's called the Blue Ocean strategy? Like, can you put 1 in the comment if you've heard of the Blue Ocean strategy? Yeah, on David. Okay, David, would you like to share what Blue Ocean strategy is? I'm gonna put you in the spot here, and then I'll just add a little bit if you want to.
Yeah, there's the Blue Ocean, and is it Red Ocean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Blue Ocean, it's like there's a lot of competition.
Red Ocean. That Red Ocean has a lot of competition.
In the Red Ocean, there's a lot of competition. In the Blue Ocean, it's sort of like a new, new opportunities there. You've got tremendous opportunities that have been untapped. So there are really opportunities to look for there, right?
Yeah. So the Blue Ocean, the Red Ocean, it's called red. It's because there's a lot of sharks already. The sharks are biting the other sharks, right? And if you're a little shark, right, you can easily get crushed. As a little shark, and it's very hard to grow in a market that's very small. And because the market is very small, like there's a lot, you can easily see a ceiling for growth for your business, right? And the writer, I forgot his name, like something like W.M. Chan or something, actually said like, look, that's not a sustainable way to build your business. If you're looking, if there's always, it's cutthroat, you're always slicing your price, you're always competing up to the lowest price wins. That's not a sustainable business. And to me, That's
Yeah.
a lot of stress, right? How many of you know this? Like the people who basically in that ocean, there's so much demand. There's so much demand for the a low price, right? And so it cuts through. There's a lot of blood, so to speak, in terms of, you know, engagement of business. How many of you like understand that, like in some level, like if you can put 0 in the comment, if that sort of describes a little bit of what you've experienced so far in your business. Like, yeah, there's a lot of competition. There's a lot of we're aiming for the lowest price. The lowest price wins, and you know, we're just hoping that if I can provide the lowest price to them, that eventually they'll go away. Like how many how many of you can relate to that? Or like if you're offering to something, people would say like they would scratch their head and say like, I don't have money, can you give me a huge discount, right? Or can you do it for free? So something like that. So that's that there's a lot of friction. That's a lot of friction. So my hope is that in the next 90 days, right? Now this is in the next 90 days that you will find within, you know, the lesson as we're teaching this lesson. My hope is that you will find a blue ocean, you know, an ocean where it isn't as cutthroat. You know, there's a level of competition still, but it's not as cutthroat as what you're experiencing right now. Okay, for Faith, Mary, and Stella, who just, you know, who said 0 there. Okay, so my invitation for all of you that are here is explore the possibility of, you know, like a different market. And how many of you brush your teeth on your with your right hand? Like comment R. Comment R on little R if you're brushing it on your right hand, right? Brushing your teeth on the right hand. Okay. 0 if you're not brushing your teeth at all. Okay. um I hope that as we progress in these meetings, that you learn to utilize kind of the awkward part of your hand, which is like the left hand, like brushing your teeth on the left hand. And my hope that as you do that, you discover like different things about yourself and different things about your market and different things about your business. And it actually helps you. It actually helps you because now you become ambidexter, right? Like for some of you, I thought that was someone here said a while ago, I have 0 knowledge on social media. I hope, and it seemed like social media is a left hand, right? I hope that you're gonna be using that more, and you can actually say like, hey, I can help my business. I can help other people. I can, you know, understand more digital marketing, right? Right. So that's my hope. If you're building, like Winnie wants to build her digital marketing agency, and that's a left hand, that feels a little bit awkward for now, where you say like, you know what, I can literally like do that now because it's open for me. All right, so that's my hope. Okay, so getting the client is not getting client, even if it's an awkward market, right? Even if it's outside you're outside Nairobi, like the, you know, physically you can get to that client. Like it's not rocket science, because we now, I mean, the past what, 10 years, past 15 years, maybe, we're now being placed in a point wherein we can actually reach almost everyone that's online around the world, right? And the past 2+ years, especially during the pandemic, it has been fast track, right? As you can tell, we're doing this inside Zoom, this training inside Zoom. And before, training in Zoom is frowned upon, but our meeting, socializing, networking inside Zoom is frowned upon. But when the pandemic happened, like it switched everyone's mind and say, hey, maybe we're gonna give it a try. My daughter I used to homeschool her. Now attends she only attends attends a face-to-face class twice a week. The rest is basically at home. So that's weird for me, but for her, that's the world that she knows now. Now imagine in the future, what would that look like? All right, so if you pick a market, right? If you pick a market, try to check online and say, hey, where's this market? Where's this market? What are the other market that's available for me, right? If my opportunity is business expansion through financing, if my opportunity is basically like realizing your potential at a very young age, right? Like who else can I offer this to? Who else can I offer this to online, right? And then start looking for them and start engaging them, right? So what does that look like in terms of engagement? Like there's only two things that you need to do. One is make sure that your social accounts, social media accounts, right, is prepped up for conversion. And I'm gonna explain that a little bit. I did explain it a little bit during the challenge. I'm gonna go deeper here. And I even prepared like a training video that you can watch even after their session is done, right? By the way, this recording will be available for you also. You can watch it. The slides that will be here will be in the learning management system. So pretty exciting. And then once your social media is prepped up, you need to start cheerleading. You know, cheerleading. Who among you here are cheerleaders when you were younger? Right? Right? C in the comment. Okay, I'll be surprised. Surprise me, guys, if someone here is a cheerleader when they were younger. Okay. Oh, Winnie, you're a cheerleader when you were younger. That's good. I'm surprised. Well, not in a way, but there's because in our country we don't have cheerleaders. Okay, so anyway, so here we go. Optimize your social media for conversion. What does that look like? Wait. Let me just unshare and then share with the sound. Oops, sorry. What's going on? Share with the sound and then desktop 2. Here we go. How many of you see that video? That's me right there. I recorded a video. Okay, so prepping up your social, whether you're using LinkedIn, you're using Instagram, you're using social media like Facebook. It's pretty easy now because of a tool called Canva. And on Friday, I will have someone that will train you guys on how to use Canva. Tomorrow, I will have someone that will train you on how to manage social media. Right. So pretty exciting. But today, a little bit of an overview. This is how you're gonna prep up your LinkedIn. By the way, can you tell me in the chat, like, where are you in social media? Like, which account do you have? Write F if you have Facebook, I if you have Instagram, L if you have LinkedIn. Right? FIL if you have those, right? If you don't have those, if you just write the letter that you already have. So Faith said, Faith is able to fill. Okay, no Instagram for Mary, and Twitter for Winnie. Phil, right? Good. Right. Now, if you don't have a social media account, right? After this call, I want you to start an account, okay? And if you have an account in the past and you just forgot about it, you never update it. The last update was your birthday when you were what? I don't know, maybe 5-10 years ago. Like I need you to to revive that account. So this is the time. This is the time where you do it. Okay. And here's the next thing you need to do is you need to listen to this guy right here. talking about how Canva like you can use how do you use Canva for your social to optimize your LinkedIn. All you need to do is, for example, search for LinkedIn banner, and these will appear, right? So what you need to do is, for example, select, let's say, this one right here, and once you have that, you can actually edit this, and you just need to select like a photo. I'm gonna look for my photo here. All right, let's look for Gladys. That's Gladys right here, and then you can just rearrange. We're gonna have there you go. Then also you can edit this text, right? So that's the easy way to update your LinkedIn. Just download it, right? Download it as PNG, and once you download it, you can actually go to your LinkedIn account and modify the banner. So all you need to do is to go to your account, and then you can edit this. You can actually change this one right here. Okay. The other thing that you can do is to optimize your, let's say, Facebook banner, maybe like Facebook cover. So in your Facebook cover, you will have something like this that you can edit. And as you can see, you can modify again that easily. Say, for example, this photo, you can just insert that, and you're good to go. So the important thing here is they will know what you need to what is your offer, and what value you can provide to your clientele. All right.
Very good.
Any question? This video will be available in our learning management system. Okay, so so don't worry about it if you miss it. And this recording that's recording that video will be available in our learning management system. All right, so I want you to do that for your social media account. Okay, right? If you don't have it yet, is this the paid cover? Because I have Canva, but has never seen this. Is it the upgraded Canva? I do have an upgraded Canva, primarily because I don't know how much it costs in Kenya, but in the Philippines, I think we have a very special price of, how is it? How do I do the conversion here? Like 2 point something dollars per month for 5 people. So before it was offered only for 1 person, but I think they tried to open it up for 5 people, and so everyone in my team is actually inside my Canva, and yeah, but it's not a lot of money, so I have an upgraded version. Okay, however, you don't have to have an upgraded version to do this, right? You don't have to have an upgraded version. You will have access to more than one template that you can utilize and update. The important thing to do in this exercise is to just update it, right? Done is better than perfect. Okay. What about Instagram? Yeah, I did not do it here, but you can actually there's a level of conversion. We just try to do that as per Winnie's request. We're gonna do, where is it? Okay. Okay, let me just go Instagram and let me share my screen. How do you optimize that, right? All right, here we go. Yeah, so this is a this is from our property management company. So you basically have your name there, and like what are the benefits, right? And then for the link, we used to have our website, but we have better conversion in Facebook, and so we just lead people to Facebook. Okay, so basically, yeah, that's how we do it. You don't have a banner per se, but you do have this right here. Okay. All right. What else? Okay. Any other question?
Thank you, Joe. I just a quick one as you were talking about leading people. So are you saying that actually I don't need to have a website?
Yeah, you don't have to. I didn't have a website when I started. Now I have a website because I have, you know, I would say a bigger campaign in mind. But for this specific one, our marketing is mainly in Facebook and Instagram, because Instagram and Facebook are connected, right? So that's what I did. I just connected them, and then yeah, just lead them to Facebook basically, and then get them to send us a message, because in the Philippines it's faster. People like to talk to someone that's not a robot, that's not a bot. And yeah, what we're finding out is we get more bookings that way. Okay.
Maybe a comment. I think it would be interesting to understand conversion rates in Kenya, or websites versus Facebook versus Instagram, because I kind of initially was pushing back on websites don't convert much in Kenya and go to Facebook and all that, but that may not be completely true. So I don't know.
Yeah, for us, David, I used to have carascondotel.com, and no one visits there.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying no one, but maybe it has a traffic. But for me, because I'm catering mainly on I'd like to I've used our social to cater mainly on the locals. I realize I don't need that, and so I have other like marketing channels also. But for my own social media or digital marketing company, we do have our websites in. It really just scream, like, if you have a website that's well done, it really screams competent, that these guys are competent. And so I've been asked many times, like, where's your website? So you build funnels, right? You build funnels, where's your website? So you build software, where's your website, right? And I would send them to my website. I would use a custom domain, right? I would use a custom domain. So for example, I have this really, let me just share my screen now. So this one right here, because I want to showcase that, they're not my first client, right? So that's one. And then I have this one for our software company. Now, we don't have a conversion here, David. Like, I haven't have a conversion here at all, but we still maintain this, because if someone Googles us or asks us for our website, I can just send this here. And to me, this is like enough. We have a testimonial here from our clients. We tell them how much, how to work with us. I think even like pricing is here. So if someone is asking for pricing, we can do that, and like we have a way for them to opt in. Yeah, there's just so much. If they're curious, there's just so much benefit in our business for this one. Having said that, it's really because we cater mostly, our clients are coming from Europe, Australia, and New Zealand, and the United States. So mostly, yeah, hopefully in the future, Canada. That's the reason why we have a website, right?
Yeah. So I think the point, and maybe this is worth a couple of minutes conversation. I think we think you know, I think a website is really your online CV or your online brochure, you know, so people know that you're a competent company, unless that website is an e-commerce site where you're driving people there to buy and fulfill, you know, actual orders. But if it is about sort of onward, you know, daily engagement, things like that, then you really need a social media presence, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, you know, etc. So
Right. Okay. I can see if you have any question, please please type it in the chat. I may not be able to get it on time, but definitely before we end our meeting, you will be able to see it. All right. So let me just share live my social. We've gone through this a little bit, but let me just show you LinkedIn, and let me talk over it so that you will see why I'm doing what I'm doing. Okay, so this is my LinkedIn. If you go to my account, we have this in the banner right away, right? It says to build your own. I don't know why it's. Do you want? I think it's cut here. Do you want to build your own NFT marketplace? This is just a a current campaign. We want to expand this part of the business. It's a little bit confusing what I do. So you don't see social agents here. Well, you see it here, like their funnel consulting. But this one is a really good real estate. That's what I'm saying. This one is a really good real estate. Looking to build, yeah, that you can utilize, and then a brief description of your offer, right? Brief description of offer. So if someone comes in here, they know we build NFT marketplace and launch tokens. It's clear, right? So just that information, and people want to reach out and talk to me, they will see this, right? The second one I'm show you in Facebook.
have you got leads? Have you got leads from that?
We haven't gotten leads. Oh well, yes, we do have leads for this, David, but I actually have another person. My VA basically adds new connections for me. So if
Okay.
you can see, I have like 82 right here. I don't have an upgraded or a so I don't have an upgraded account, but I do get a lot of views. Like when my post, for example, has 247. I don't really do a lot of marketing here, but I do have people adding. I do have someone that generate leads for me, and then I would say a couple of times we did have a good candidate. So we have one person like initially offered to buy the company. I think I've mentioned this to you before, David.
Yep.
And then the other one was recently just really collaboration on tokens. And so this is like kind of a daily or weekly. I have a weekly target that my staff like do for me. That's that service. So someone's reaching out, adding my connections. We have a script in place. You know, that sends message. So for example, like yeah. So you see that it's sent last week. And I'm expecting like there'll be more people like sending messages to me here. So that's I didn't have so much lead coming from LinkedIn, but I do have really good connection from there. So for me right now and it's really depending on your market, right? Because right now my market is here in Facebook, and so you can see here it's like it's clear. This is optimized, right? So as I reach out, I'll talk to you about cheerleading later. But as I reach out, when they come here and they say like grow your customer list with Joe Librero, and then I say build high converting funnels. Let's talk. Yeah, this one converts right here. So it's some people do book appointment right from me using this one. This one also converts. So if they want to book a one-on-one call with me, they can just pay for it, and then we'll send them a calendar invite, and then they can book the call. So this one converts for sure. What else? So modify this section here, and then for some of you, you don't have your face here, make sure your face is visible. Okay, let's do a hot seat here. Who would like to, like, can I get maybe one of you, and then like I can search your name here, your social, and we can talk over it. Is that, do I have your permission to do that, or that's uncomfortable? Silence means yes, I have permission.
Joe, you can search mine.
Okay. Winnie, is that Winnie?
Yeah,
Yes,
I was
yes.
glad it's also.
Terms and conditions apply. Doesn't look very good.
Oh, there we go. Okay. So here, okay, positive things here is that I can see Winnie's face right here, right? It's important that your face is visible. Here I can say like Winnie is quoting a scripture in Isaiah, so I'm thinking like, so most probably Winnie is a Christian, right? So that those are two information, and then that I'm getting. I can see digital entrepreneur, and then finance expert, right? But there's no call to action, Winnie. So you can create your calendar here, and guys, it's not expensive. Just go to calendly.com, and you can create a calendar for free. Okay, just go here. I'm gonna type that into the chat so you guys can create an account, right? Okay, so that's one that you can use. So the last post was September 30, right? And it's a motivational post, right? I missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. This is good. Okay, this is good, Winnie. I can, all I can say is that the post was just too far apart. So the last post was August 17, and the next post was, I think you're posting like once a month or something. And well, not
You know,
really.
Joe, I have two accounts, and that normally confuses me. So, for example, if I just go and, so I have a business account, and this is a personal account.
Okay, what's that? What's the business account?
It's how do I go? It's linked to my account.
Is it a page, Winnie, or no?
It's a page. It's
No,
a Facebook
the
business
page,
page.
the page is okay, but I'm just talking. Look, here's the situation. This one converts more. Your personal account converts more than your business page. Nobody will go to your
Okay.
business page unless they go through your personal account first. Okay. How many friends do you have
Okay.
in Facebook, Winnie?
How do you check?
I don't know. We only have 5 mutual friends, and you're kind of very reserved and very strict. You won't allow me to see how many friends you have in Facebook.
No. That is a long story. There's some people I just stopped, blocked, and so I'm sure it just for some season.
Yeah. So anyway, my
Yeah.
point there is that you have 5,000 friends, right? Why
Yeah.
5,000 friends? So you can add more potential clients here. Potential clients. So here, just alone, Winnie, and just for this, right? Just for this 90 days, I need you to change this to match your offer. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Yeah, just for this. So this is the action part for you and for the rest of the team. Okay. I understand some of you have a business page, and we're gonna use your business page for Facebook ads. Okay, so Jake will come and train you on Facebook ads, but here this is organic marketing. Okay, today it's organic marketing. All right, so I only have 20 minutes, and I want to make sure we get to that place. So Let's go to let's Mary. Let's search for Mary. Mary Mundia. Here we go. All right, there we go. Reinvent your vision course. There should be an arrow here, Mary, that says click here. So when I click that, I will know where to buy your book. Okay? If you want me to buy the book. And this is good. Again, you don't have a calendar here. I can't book a free call with you. And this is good. Face is very clear. The friends, how many friends do you have? I can't see your friends list. Well, we do have 20 mutual friends. The last post was over a month ago. So that's a feedback here. Post about your business. Provide solution, inspire others. That's the path. Okay. So your assignment, Mary, is post something here that adds to your business. Describe your business. You know, tell stories. Okay. All right. So which one? Who's next? Joe, I thought it was LinkedIn. I don't use Facebook for my business. Gladys, use Facebook for your business. Right. Yes, and then use
No,
LinkedIn
I have a
for sure.
business page.
No, use your
I
personal
think
page.
like Winnie.
Don't. You're missing a lot of sales. You're missing a lot of sales for sure. Is this correct, Faith? Is yours? Okay. There we go. Okay, so at least you're almost a month since your last post. Okay, you need to update this. This is beautiful photo, but this doesn't talk about your business. This doesn't talk about your offer. Okay. Good job on the number of friends here. It's 4,000. You have 1,000 more than I do. Good job. Good job. Continue increasing this, but hopefully these are potential clients. Creating great and good relationship. This should be your offer statement here. Okay. And there should be a link here towards your business. Okay. All right. So that's it. Let's continue. Let's continue with the with our class. Sorry, with our presentation. Almost there. I will. Okay, cheerleading. Here we go. So the next step. Sorry. So now there's a reason to the madness. Okay, a reason to the madness.
Yeah, just a quick one, like 1 second. So why I get conflicting and made it the same with Gladys is like if you are doing different things, like you have seen you are doing different things. So I'm conflicted on which one to put on Facebook.
That's why you should not do different things. Don't follow me. Just kidding. Yeah.
You are doing real estate, you are doing NFT.
Oh, but I have there is if you think about what I'm doing, it looks different in terms of offer, but I actually have the same clientele.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Like it's all technology for me. So I have NFT because some coaches eventually my what I'm seeing in the future, Winnie, is that some coaches will offer NFTs. That's what I'm seeing. But really I have a theme for what I'm doing. I'm doing technology. I'm using technology to make other people's business, successful. That's the main thrust that I do. So whether I'm doing, a website, maybe I'm doing funnels, or I'm doing a mobile application, or I'm doing a big system, or a like AI, for example. Those all converge to I'm serving businesses and I'm using technology to serve that business. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
You don't see me. I'm gonna check. You don't see me offering like financial advice, or like the most personal thing that you'll see on my page is basically my family. So it's business and faith for me, and business, family, and faith, BFF. business, family, and faith. Not in particular order, but that's the most personal thing that you'll see from me, right? So yeah, you don't. That's why, like, even for people who would ask me if I can do coaching or like things like that, I really decline. I'm more specific now, and I didn't really started with that, right? I started with many things as well, but I think over time I've been very, very specific and more intentional of the offer. So for you, Winnie, for example, I think there is a point there in your offer where there is a mix of like digital marketing, because I know you're doing like digital marketing, business finance coaching, right? Is that the confusion, or you're still doing other things?
No, as you say, actually, I'm also zeroing in terms of I'm doing a training and coaching for business strategies. So I know how I'll bring in all those strategies.
Yeah, you need to have
digital marketing, yeah.
Right, you need to have what's called a foot at the door offer, right? What is it that opens up for you? Because my foot at the door offer is actually funnels. So I come into a business and they just want leads and marketing, and then I dig deeper and I find out that they actually need you know, a mobile application, and I find out that they actually need like help in their servers and everything, and I have a team that can do that. So you basically expand that way. So there's kind of a method to the madness on my end. So the reason why I shifted LinkedIn for it's specific to just NFTs is because I don't want my VA, my virtual assistant, to be confused on what's the offer, because I'm not there, but I'm here in my Facebook. I'm the one like managing this. So my virtual assistant was very specific on like reach out to tech entrepreneurs and then friend them because they might be interested to do this thing in the future. Okay. Yeah. So I have like 15 minutes to go. Let me just. Do you have any question, Faith?
Question.
I'm sorry, Faith. I muted you. Please unmute yourself. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I've gone through almost kind of a similar training like this one, and I'm also getting a little confused because in that particular other training, it was emphasized for the need to start a page. And that is how, for me, I began the page, which is Discovery Chinese, which actually we post like every week, and it's quite busy, and it has everything. And so also for me, the demarcation of what do I put in my page, Faith Wanjiko, and what do I put, and you know, how to split the two. That so when I listen to you, I'm having this question. Does it mean even my personal page, like the one you have just opened, should still be reading everything that I do Chinese, and when I post on the page, even in this page, I should be posting? Those things are a bit confusing in my mind, because then I'm wondering then what's the function of the page? And I've got this point from you that your page converts more than your your page converts more
Are
than
you
the
running
page.
Facebook ads?
Yes, we do run Facebook ads.
Yeah, so that's the point of having a page, right? Is that you can
Okay.
run Facebook ads. However, you can there. So the question is, if you find Faith $100 on, like, let's just say you're going out of your house, you went out of your house, right? And on the floor where people are passing by, you find $100 and $1,000. Which one do you pick up?
The 1,000.
You're picking up the 1,000, right? You're gonna leave the
Yes.
$100 on the floor?
You've said $100 and $1,000?
Which one do you pick up?
I pick both.
Both.
You pick up both. That's
Both.
exactly the point. Do you see the
Yes.
analogy here? Where like I'm confused, Joe. Where do I post this and that? Right?
Mm.
If both converts and they have different audience, right? Why won't you do both? Right? You're the same, you are the same entrepreneur, right? Whether you're
Yes.
inside the Discovery Chinese Cultural Center or you're at home. You never take off your identity as an entrepreneur, right? You
I
never-
think if I can make a comment. So when you said the ads, just to clarify, your ads are for your business page, correct? Like you need a business page to
Yes.
advertise. So I think that's that point. I think for those of us who are entrepreneurs and that's sort of our full-time job and it's not a side hustle, then I think it's totally cool to have our personal page also be our business page, because then you don't have a concern. I think sometimes when people have a side hustle, they want to separate maybe their personal page and then a business page. But I think, Joe, you have taught us. I have not fully embraced it myself, and I should, but you have taught us to think about our personal Facebook page from a context of it is our business, advertise our business there.
Yeah, because your personal page honestly is also a customer acquisition tool, right? It's to me it is a customer acquisition tool, right? I do post personal things there for sure, but that Facebook page, that Facebook profile page, this one right here, has made me money. You see this? This has made me money. Some people come here. I don't pay for the ads. They just come here, and they book a service. We shake hands, and then and they become my customer for life. Does that make sense? Like this is a customer acquisition tool for me, and I do have a Facebook page. I run Facebook page on that ad. On that I run Facebook ads on that page. And yeah, it's converting. But for some people who knows me personally, right? They get converted here. Because guess what? When people trust you, they most likely get your service when they need it. Right? Okay. I have 7 minutes to go, and I want to make sure that I'll justify this. So first things first, again, like optimize. Everything is optimized. Whether you're using a page or you're using a personal profile, both has to be optimized. It has to show, right? It has to show that you're in business, right? Because might as well do that. You're posting something, right? That's one. Okay. So here we go. What's the next thing that you need to do? The next thing you need to do is, we call this cheerleading. Okay. I've demonstrated this multiple times, but I'm gonna do this once again for those people who missed it, and for those people who haven't tried it. This is the week. This is the week to try it. Okay. So because like some of my clients are coaches, right? I will just type in coaches, right? And then I'll look for the group. Some of these groups I've already joined in. What's the question here? I understand. Thank you. All right. Thank you for understanding. Anyway, so here we go. So these are coaches, right? These are potentially people who are looking for leads, potentially people who are selling their books, building their website, landing pages. So definitely 19,600 of them there, right? So this is perfect. I can fish here, right? So there's a lot of potential clients here. And so what I do in cheerleading is basically just click this like button. That's step one, right? I normally don't have the time to read, so I just do this. But honestly, like the right way is for you to read. And so free tool for the week, vision and goal setting toolkit, and they'd say, I would say thank you. Thank you. Wow. Thanks. Right. And then I'll do that. And that. So I actually look for, this is not the best. This, the reason why this is not the best page is because there's only one person posting here. Right. There's only one person posting here. I can look for another one, coaches. I would say speaker and coaches networking society. Yeah, I like that. I think I've been here before. Yep, I just did that. So let me just look for another group. Coaches. Who dream big? Okay. I would say here. Did I? Okay, so this is good. So one of the things I do, that's 1.6, right? So let's see, say, so they're promoting their podcast to the group. This is most likely a did group, meaning to say it's only the admin that's posting here, right? So what I do here is like, he said, who's in business with their life partner? I will comment that because that's more important, right? So if someone comments on your post, right, on their post, right, if you comment or like, and then they don't know you, right, what they normally do is they look for you and they say, why did he like my comment? Sorry, yeah. And then they will go here, right, and then find out that, like, oh, they can grow, he can help me grow my customer list. Right, that's what's called cheerleading. So you see, I'm not even selling here. I'm not selling, I'm just engaging all episodes with you. I don't like this page as much because it's not as lively. I have a page that I've this is one groove, this one right here. So I'm normally I would just, can you use form is so I like this type of post because it's a question and I can answer that question, right? I can answer that question and that actually makes me an authority. So doing this has very little effect, but it does notify them that you viewed their, this is called cheerleading, you're encouraging them. How do I embed? I don't like that. So let's go to another page. And I normally just do this, I would say every day. I would probably do this for like 50 posts. That's my marketing activity right there. Did you start your virtual support? So no, you know what? If I have time, I would read this and then comment. Read this and then comment. And if someone is asking for help, I would answer that. And if someone is kind of saying, hey, I've done this, I would just say congratulations. I've been doing that for some time, just cheerleading, and the effect to that one is that they will click on my link here. This works also in Instagram, okay? Though Instagram right now, there's a lot, at least in the crypto space, there's a lot of people who are spamming my comment section every time I use the hashtag NFT. But nevertheless, if you look at this one right here, it's ready for optimization. If there's a back and forth comment, I would normally friend them. Like to say, if say for example, I would comment here. I don't know. Do you really have time? Let's say I'll comment here, and then we would do a back and forth. What I'll do is I'll check their profile and ask myself, is this a potential client or a competitor, right? And if the answer is, if this is a potential client, I would add them and just say, hey, you know, like I'll start the conversation. And sometimes they reply, sometimes they won't reply. Some people do reply, And then they would actually say, oh, I noticed that you actually build funnels. Like, I'll be needing that in the future. What's your rate? And I would say, like, do you like to jump in a Zoom call? So I'll take that relationship to a sales meeting. Okay. Any question with that one?
So Joe, what I can hear you saying is cheerleading is a way of lead generation.
Yes.
Okay. But but as you're saying, our page should be optimized so that
Yes.
in case we connect, then we are ready to take the business.
Yes. That's a good question. Let me just finish my slide and then we can do a quick Q&A. For some of you, you're asking like, will this work? All right. And the answer is absolutely this works, right? Like this is not like it's not just like it's because of me. Like this activity of cheerleading and encouraging people is based on like human behavior. You go to human behavior and motivation. You always you gravitate to people who are celebrating you, right? If somehow other people are celebrating you, you kind of get curious why they're doing that. And it's also based on the concept of what do you call this, reciprocity, the concept of reciprocity. If you somehow say, hey, great job, great work, they will also do that for your post, and it gives you a little bit of authority. For this to work, these are two words that I really like you to think about: massive action. You need to put effort on this one. You need to put massive action. For anything to work, honestly, for anything to work, especially if you're starting out, there has to be massive work that needs to be done. Like you cannot come here and say, oh, I did that last Monday, right? You only do it once a week, for example. It doesn't have it barely has an effect. Okay. So your assignment, and then we'll take Q&A, and just for this week. So today's a Wednesday, right? Just for this week, you have Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. You have 3 days to do this, right? You have 3 days to do this. Number one, you pick a market. If you already have an existing market, then good. If you don't have, or you want to switch, feel free to switch. Pick a market, pick an offer, all right? And post that offer and market in our WhatsApp group. We do have a WhatsApp group. Post that there. Number two assignment is optimize your Facebook. So for those who are in Instagram and LinkedIn, you can also do the same, but I'm only interested in Facebook for now. Okay. And you can obviously do that on your by yourself, right? And then share lead, number three. So these are the things that, these are the things. Number one is select a market and find 2 groups of that market, right? So say for example, you're looking for, in my example here, you're looking for coaches, just look for 2 groups where coaches are frequently there. And then the second one is like 50 post likes per day for the next 5 days. Actually forever. but for now, just so that you can stretch a little, 50 and 20 post comments per day for the next 5 days. Please do not sell. Please do not say, hey, by the way, I do this and do that, right? Please do not sell. We believe in attraction marketing, right? We want to attract rather than pursue, right? We don't want to sell because nobody wants to be sold to. We want to attract sales. And please be respectful and helpful, okay? I will post this in our WhatsApp group assignment, and yep, there we go. I'll post that and make sure that you follow through. Okay, so now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's take some questions from our class, like live, our students. Okay, live students. Winnie or Faith, you have any question? Terry, Miriam, Mary, Stella.
Hey, Joe, I'm gonna take off. Thanks so much for the training.
Okay, David.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Joe. I think it's clear. The assignment is clear. Let's see what we can do.
Yes. So let's go do that. And please put updates on our WhatsApp group. I'll see you tomorrow for the social media marketing training and on Friday for the Canva training. Okay. All right. So with that, guys, thank you so much for, joining, and I'll see you next meeting. Gladys, any announcement?
No, nothing. It was very, very interesting. Unfortunately, Lily she had very unstable internet. Joe, will you share the recording for today
I-
or at the end?
Yeah, I will. I
3
will try
days.
to put it. I will try to launch our learning management system this week.
Okay,
And then we can onboard all of you guys so that you can watch it at your own pace.
okay, thank you.